Champions League matches playing on Wednesday, 29th November 2023. These are my predictions and betting tips. The first game will be Sevilla against PSV Eindhoven, and the final one will be Benfica playing against Inter. All the games combined, the betting tips will result to an odd of 7. So if it is your first time coming across the MATCHDAY betting tips YouTube channel, I personally want to insist that you ensure you are subscribing, turning on notifications, and watching this video till the very end. In our PSV Eindhoven vs Sevilla game, Sevilla is at home, and you need to realize that PSV will have to come into this match coping with the unavailability of some of their players who I believe are going to be important when they have to secure a win, or if they are to secure a win in this particular game. You also look that at the reverse fixture, we witnessed a 2-2 draw being recorded, meaning that in this game, both teams are going to ensure that it doesn't end in a draw. They will be trying to ensure that either team wins, either Sevilla win or PSV Eindhoven will be winning. Now, both teams to score is highly likely in this fixture, given the nature of the match and the recent results both teams have been recording. So I'm going for Sevilla 2, PSV Eindhoven 1 goal. The betting tip is over 1.15 goals. In our second game, we have Galatasaray playing against Manchester United. We currently know that Manchester United are in a dire need of victory if they are to be any way better in the European competition matches. Now, Galatasaray have recorded both teams to score in 7 of their last 8 home matches. And if you also look at this game, all the last 8 home matches played by Galatasaray have resulted in over 2.5 goals being scored. Manchester United, on the other side, in their last 7 away games, they have seen 5 of them ending in over 2.5 goals, and Manchester United has scored in all the 7 away matches that they recently played. Now, in the reverse fixture, we witnessed Manchester United losing 2-3 at home when they were thrashed by Galatasaray. It was an unexpected loss. I expected a draw in that particular game, or Manchester United winning. Now, we are having a fixture today whereby it's going to be a close match, given that Manchester United need a win if they are to survive, and Galatasaray at home are a team that we cannot take for granted. They are a threat that we must take seriously. I am going for a 2-2 draw. Both teams to score is highly likely in this particular game, but the betting tip will be over 1.5 goals. In the third game, we will be having the match Bayern Munich playing against Copenhagen. In this particular game, you must realize that Bayern Munich have won all their 4 Champions League matches they have played this season, and Bayern Munich are unbeaten in their last 8 home matches coming into this particular game. And then Bayern Munich has already qualified for the next round of the Champions League. Now, you need to realize that the last team to keep a clean sheet when they were playing Bayern Munich away was Sevilla, and that was in April 2018. So it means that Bayern Munich, when they are playing at home, they're a threat that we must take seriously. And today, with the additions of Harry Kane, who has been essential, particularly this season when Bayern Munich has been winning back-to-back, scoring goals back-to-back, I think that Bayern Munich will be winning easily. And the scoreline is Bayern Munich to be winning, and over 1.5 goals is highly likely to be occurring in this particular game. Bayern Munich 2 goals, Copenhagen 0 goal. The betting tip is Bayern Munich win and over 1.5 goals. In our next game, we have Real Sociedad playing against Salzburg. In this particular match, you must realize that Real Sociedad have already booked their place in the last 16 or in the next round of UEFA Champions League. Now, their only aim is to ensure that they are clinching the first position in their table or in their standings in their group. And so Salzburg, coming to this game, we realize that they have been struggling, especially given that they have lost 3 matches in all the 4 matches they have played in the UEFA competition so far, and that is something that we do not take for granted. Real Sociedad, on the other side, are unbeaten, winning 3 times and drawing 1 game in all their Champions League matches. So I believe that Real Sociedad will be looking forward to end the tournament or this particular round of the UEFA Champions League with an amazing record. So I don't expect them to be losing. Real Sociedad 2 goals, Salzburg 0 goal. The betting tip is Real Sociedad win or a draw to occur. Then we have Arsenal coming up against Lens. In the Arsenal vs Lens game, you realize that Arsenal haven't scored a goal at home in the Champions League. Okay, Arsenal haven't scored a goal at home in the Champions League, winning the last 2 and scoring skill goals. Arsenal haven't conceded a goal in their last. Okay, Arsenal haven't conceded a goal at home in Champions League. That is correct. And they have won the last 2 and they have scored 6 goals in total. Now, Lens on the other side haven't won any of their last matches, scoring only once. Yeah, this is the Champions League matches you're talking about. They've only scored once in the Champions League. This is the 4 Champions League matches they have played so far. They only scored once and they have conceded 7 goals. Now, with Arsenal in need of a win to secure qualification, and given that in the reverse fixture, Lens thrashed Arsenal, this is a game that Arsenal takes seriously, and I believe they'll be aiming forward to revenge. So it's an Arsenal victory for me. Arsenal 2 goals, Lens 0 goal. Arsenal has the potential of winning at halftime and full time, and so I'm betting on Arsenal to be winning. One of the very bets that I rank highly in this particular fixture or in this particular round. And then we have Real Madrid playing against Napoli. In this particular game, you realize that Real Madrid have had a smooth record in the UEFA Champions League competition so far, and they will be looking to wrap up by securing the 5th win in this particular Group C so that they can secure the top spot. Now, Real Madrid have an advantage because of their home ground and the dominance when we look at the head-to-head when they are playing Napoli. Now, this game might be won by other teams, given that both teams have the equal potential. They have the tactical abilities, they have the scoring abilities, they have the defensive abilities. Now, you also realize that both teams are in hot form coming into this particular match, making it very difficult to predict who is going to be winning at the end of the day. Now, we look at Real Madrid in their last 5 matches. That is, in the last 5 matches they played at home. 4 of them have ended in 2 or more goals being scored. And if you look at Napoli on the other side, in their last 5 matches, they have scored 2 or more goals. And that is in 4 of the matches. Now, in this particular game, Real Madrid against Napoli, I am forced to back Real Madrid to be the better team. So I am betting on Real Madrid 2, Napoli 1 goal. The betting tip is over 1.5. This game has the ratings of over all over it. Both teams to score, but I prefer the over market, especially over 2.5 market, but my betting tip will be over 1.5. Now we have Braga vs Union Berlin coming up next. Braga have not lost in any of their last 6 matches this season. They have been a force to reckon. Now, Union Berlin coming into this game, in their last 10 away matches, they have lost 8 times. That is not encouraging. Union Berlin have also failed to score in the last 6 out of 10 away matches they played. Okay, they have not lost 6. They have failed to score in 6 of the last 10 away matches they played. Now, Braga have scored 3 or more goals in 5 out of the last 7 matches they played, and that is encouraging. So I expect Braga to be in a position to score today, and given that Braga are the better side, I expect them not to be losing. In fact, I'm going for a Braga scoreline of 2 and Union Berlin 0 goal. The betting tip will be Braga win or a draw to occur. 1.362 odds. I don't know why I'm mentioning the odds. I don't always mention the odds for such videos. But the Braga game or a draw to occur is a game that I rank highly together with the Arsenal match. Now, Benfica vs Inter is the final game for this particular round. And Benfica, coming to this match, have never defeated Inter Milan in the last head-to-head matches. That is, in the last 3 head-to-head matches they played. And you also realize that Benfica are yet to win in the Champions League so far, losing all games and scoring only once. Wow. Now, Inter Milan are coming to this particular game. They have won 6 of their last 7 matches. Benfica have won 4 of their last 7 matches. Inter Milan will want to win at the first spot, and so securing a win here is going to be important for them. Now, given that we cannot deny the supremacy that Inter Milan has when they are playing a team like Benfica, I think that it's prudent to back them not to lose this game. So the betting tip is Benfica to score 1 goal, Inter Milan to score 1 goal, and the betting tip is Inter Milan win or a draw to occur. Now that wraps up my prediction for UEFA Champions League match day 5 playing on Wednesday. I believe that we will be sharing more predictions for these matches in the comment section. Let me know what your predictions are, and ensure that you join us today as I'll be sharing what Hunter is thinking about the UEFA Champions League matches. Until next time, goodbye, and I wish you nothing but the very best.